EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here with Charles Davis. And off we go from Denver. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off play action. Vasquez. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Pats will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 60 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Brooks. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second
and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover.
An 11-yard loss on the play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 4, it's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Looking to throw. Vasquez. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Denver score. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll keep it on the ground. Talley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it and move forward and pick up the first down.
As we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 5. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Barnett. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 12. First down, New England.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. Talley. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 18-yard line.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
On 3rd down, Talley. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Vasquez. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No, bother that. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. They'll run on first down. Talley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Talley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down. Barnett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Remember, that was fourth and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and fourth and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Back to throw. Barnett. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now a play fake here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the
Looking to throw. Vasquez. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Once again, it's Brooks. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Talent. And boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. From the 42-yard line, here's a second down and 4. Back to throw. Barnett. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up.
They'll go with a keeper. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Looking to throw. Barnett. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Barnett. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Barnett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriot first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Barnett. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Yeah. Really with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. They juked him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent. It's out, it's loose, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets caught free.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Tally. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Barnett. He'll try and do this himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Here we go on 4th down. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble costed potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. Vasquez. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. The Broncos had 8-3 now. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Following the fumble recovery, Vasquez. And finds a man with a crossing route. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Brooks going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Boy, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie things at 17 all.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
A final shot before break. Barnett, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. His numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's a 2nd and 7. Airing it deep for Fowler. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Barnett will try and do this himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taken in at the 22. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Off-play action. Vasquez. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw again. Complete here. It's high. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Off the play fake. Vasquez. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Now an option play, and we'll keep it.
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Barnett. And that is incomplete here.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Both sides searching for adjustments. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back. It's trailing here in the 2nd half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to.
Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Talent. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. In motion goes the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down. Barnett. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Denver offense at the line ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the ground, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Patriots have it.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. New England's offense set to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Well, back foot throw there is incomplete. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Talley. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Barnett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. And a big turning point here in the 2nd half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Spins past it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New England trying to get a place on offense. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and bottom line is protect the football, just put together something.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Barnett. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A 28-yard gain. First down, New England.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background. And
he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Barnett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
14. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Patriots first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 30 inches. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Barnett. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. It's a quarterback sneak, and he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Barnett over the middle, complete. That's Fowler. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now a handoff up the middle. Talley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Talley. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, far. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
44-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Look at the big fella go. And down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. Second down and inches. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Back to throw. Barnett. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Harris. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And inches at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. Burris. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a third and long.
Brings up third down.
Operating from the gun. Burris. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 35 yards that time on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
22 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Barnett. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Looking to throw. Barnett. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now a first carry for their fullback. That will signal in a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together,